Action. So, welcome to the first edition of Coffee Talk with FK.
That's the name as of right now.
As of right now, that's the name.
Could change.
We may be asking you for a better name than that. I am Owen Clanton. I am your resident principal here at f.k.white.
Julian, assistant principal here at f.k.white.
We are excited to produce this first Coffee Talk with FK. Mr. Guillory had this idea over the summer, like, hey, let's put out a vlog, which in case you don't know, a vlog is a video blog, basically.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
And so if you want to talk a little bit about where the idea came from and what we want to do with this.
Well, in case you guys don't already know, we do a wonderful job, especially this guy right here with that communication, right? You get those weekly phone calls, right? We have Facebook going all the time. You see Mr. Clanton in the classrooms taking pictures. So we're just stepping up our game even more when it comes to the communication. And like he said, we've been thinking about this for a while. What can we do to keep pushing that? And so let's do a video. Blog.
I saw on Facebook, being a parent myself, I saw some question stems about how to engage your child when you pick them up from school or when you get home from school, because I think we can all agree that the most common response to when you say, hey, how was your day? Good.
Yeah.
What'd you learn? Nothing.
Yeah.
So we want to bring a platform to you to better equip that conversation. Some of this, like we'll go into a little glimpse into what our professional learning communities look like. I put out some very simple videos on Facebook, but if you see, we have what actually the blueprint of what's going on in the classroom, and we want to communicate that with you, that way you know, hey, if 6th grade science is working on Newton's first law, I can engage my child in, tell me about Newton's first law. What does that even mean? Who is Newton? What's a law? What are we talking about? So like he was saying, step up our communication game, which then allows you, the parent, to better communicate with your child. And that way you empower them. They can tell you about their day and what they're learning, because one thing that we as FK.white are real big on is empowering our people, whether it's the adults and the students, and part two, growing their love of learning. So we hope that this Coffee Talk with FK can provide you guys with that into the school day, a glimpse into what's going on.
Yeah, and with that being said, you'll always have the idea of what's taking place in the classroom as we speak right now and what's next. And as we started this year, that's been the focus. That's how we're running our PLCs with our teacher, our professional learning communities with the teachers when it comes to their PD, professional development. And so we want to focus on the now and what's next. So like Mr. Clanton said, you'll always know what's going on with them to help you ask your child, hey, what are you learning?
And I have to interject with how proud I am of our staff. And when I say staff, I mean everyone involved. Our cafeteria, our custodians, our paraprofessionals, and our classroom teachers, whether they're teaching PE or gifted English, everyone in between is taking a proactive role in your child's education. One thing that we've talked about for a couple weeks now is, do we just want to provide an education or do we want to ensure an education? Because there's a difference between those two. So we are working to ensure that your baby is getting the education that they deserve.
Perfect segue to the personal here. We'll put this in on that bi-weekly situation where you get to know us a little bit better. Not just like, okay, I'm Mr. Guillory, that's Mr. Clanton, or whoever. We got to tear down that wall of Mr. or Mrs. and we're going to say, okay, who's Owen? Owen, who are you? What do you like? What do you like to do? Julian, has everybody always called you Julian?
Right, who's this Marty guy?
Yeah, who's Marty? I mean, how many kids do you have? What's going on? Do you shop at Walmart off of Highway 14 or Nelson? What's going on? So we're gonna give you guys a glimpse into our staff when it comes to our custodians, our cafeteria workers, they work so hard, the teachers, to get to know us on a personal level. So with that being said, can you tell me, who is Owen Clanton?
So Owen Clanton, I was originally from Covington, Louisiana. I moved over here to play baseball at McNeese State University from 2001 to 2006. I became an elementary PE teacher, then I became an assistant principal at Joe Watson out in Iowa, and now I am blessed to be here at F.K.white in my 5th year. I'm married to Erin for 10 years. 10 years, got to do the finger counting. Love you. And we have 3 children now. We have a 7-year-old son named Cullen. We have a soon-to-be 6-year-old in September. She'll be 6, daughter, and we have a 6-month-old daughter named Camilla. So my son and I were having a conversation, and he said, "Dad, we need a brother, so that way we have 3 boys and 3 girls." And I said, "Close your mouth, son." So, man, I love learning, as cliche as that is for a principal to say, but I really do. I enjoy learning new stuff every day. I love the game of baseball, obviously, and I am a huge Saints fan. So if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, we're going to have words whenever we see each other.
Oh, no. No.
So,
Sounds good.
Julian, who are you?
Yes, well, I'm Julian Guillory. My nickname growing up and all through pretty much the beginning, up to the beginning of my career in education, has been Marty Guillory. That's what everybody calls me, because I guess my middle name, well, I'm not guessing, my middle name is Martin, so Marty would be short for that. I'm a nerd at heart. I geek out on lots of things. Pretty much people around here know that. If you walk into my office, I got comic book posters up and things like that. I collect statues, you know, like what kind of statues, you know? Toys, really, pretty much is what they are, you know? I'll buy a little Iron Man or a Captain America shield, and I'll send this guy a text, "Hey, look what I got today, man, I'm so excited."
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
True.
But it's fun, but the wife, of course, it's expensive at times, and I hear it from her. I love you too, all right? Make sure to get it.
Yeah, no doubt.
How long have we been married here? 2003, so
Okay.
you'll do the math on that one, right? I got 2 boys, Julian Martin Joseph Guillory is my first born. He's 2.5, and I have a younger one than that, Jackson Gray Guillory, and he is 1 year and 4 months. And so that's a little bit about me. I've lived here my whole life, played ball at Barb High School, baseball. I went to Louisiana Tech my freshman year and played college ball there, and then I transferred to McNeese to play baseball. Actually, a few years before this guy right here. So, went into education roughly maybe about a year or 2 after that, and I've been here ever since. And I love education as well. I know it does sound like a cliche too, but I love what it can provide. I think it's the best thing ever. Conceived, because you can literally change generations.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like give somebody some money. You know how that whole thing, give a man a piece of fish, you feed him for a day,
Right.
but you teach him how, whatever. But that's what it's involved in, so I love that. So that's a little bit about me, and I guess for our first vlog of our personal segment, we got through it. So.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys, because we'll be bringing guests in. We may feature students depending on what's going on in our school. We may have different videos behind us or inserted in just to show you in real time what's going on here at FK.white. But I tell you guys, I could not be more proud of you, the parents, the stakeholders, our community, our teachers and staff, and our students. I do want to leave them with this one thing, and if you're still here at the end, tag a mate who maybe cut off early, because FK.white had a tremendous growth last year. We actually had in ELA, for our scaled score on the LEAP test, we had the highest growth in Calcasieu Parish. We were in the top 10 in math for our growth, and I don't have the exact, but our growth in social studies gotta be top 5. I mean, it has to be top 5. And it goes back to our affirmations. It goes back to the belief that each student believes in themselves, and that each adult in our building has this confidence in our students and in their ability. And so I ask you to please help us push that. Help us instill that confidence that you truly can do anything